The meditation we heard today on the span of life is not unusual. Shakespeare, in his play, As You Like It, wrote a similar meditation which begins with the familiar lines, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages." He then goes on to describe the 7 ages from infancy to old age and death. There is a feeling of hollowness about life in this passage, a quizzical attitude about its meaning. Even Qoheleth, the author of the book of Proverbs, does not sound optimistic. The reason is that despite his belief in God, he lived in an era where there was no clear understanding of an afterlife. The notion of a blessed immortality was not part of his thinking. If death is the end, even the greatest accomplishments are but a fleeting satisfaction, lost forever in the darkness of the grave. The truth is that Jesus, by his own death, has overcome death. Through Jesus, God the Father calls us to everlasting life. The promise of immortality not only holds out a comforting hope for us, it gives meaning to our present existence. We live in a disposable age. People use a paper plate and a plastic knife and fork and a picnic and then throw them away. Many drinks come in a disposable bottle to be used once and never again. After a disposable item has served its purpose, it is forgotten. In God's eyes, we are not disposable. The meaning of human life is indeed something of a mystery. At times, it is hard to understand what the value is in getting up each morning to face another day of work. What is the worth of it all? It is when we wonder about the values of our lives that we must remember that God has a clear view which at best is obscure to us. If the meaning of human existence were not lasting, God would indeed dispose of us in death. But such is not the reality. We go to our rest in the hope, the conviction of rising again. We believe that Christ will bring us into the eternal light of his presence.